Hello everyone, welcome to this segment. So in this segment we're going to be looking at private folders. So what is a private folder? A private folder is a folder that is used to hide files from being part of URLs. So it is used to hide files so that they are not part of a URL. It is used commonly for things like helpers, components, and utilities. So, or maybe like you have libraries you want to be using in different parts of your app, and you don't want it to be part of the URL. So we use private folders to hide those kind of files. So to create a private folder, we just use an underscore before the name of the folder, and it's going to hide anything inside that folder, even a page.js or a page.js or page.tsx. It's not going to be part of the URL. So let's see how to create a private folder. Let's go to our terminal and create a private folder. Okay, this is our terminal, and we are in app directory. So let's make a new directory. Okay, then we use an underscore. Then let's just call this let's call this lib, like we like library. We want to keep our stuffs, want to hide all our files that we don't want to be part of the URL. So let's see. Okay, it is being created now. Let's ls and see. As you can see, it's there under the shops. You can see underscore lib there. So let's go into our lib folder now. Okay, we are in it now. So in order to be sure that when we have a page.js, it's not going to be a part of the URL, let's create a page.js inside here. For instance, let's say touch.page.jsx. Okay, so we can have other folders here, maybe like helper.js, maybe dates.js, things like that. Those things are not going to be part of the URL. So let's put content inside this page.js and see if it's going to display when we do live, when we try to access like a live route or underscore live route. Let's say this page content is going to display. So let's go to our editor. Sorry, copy, then we'll go to, okay, this is the lib. Sorry, and this is the page.jsx. So we paste. Let's call this private. Call this private. Private. Then let's go to our browser now and see if it's okay. Let's wait for this to load. Yes, this is what we did in our last section. It was in our last session. So let's see. Since we are inside the app router, so we don't need to put maybe something slash and live again. We're directly inside the app router. So let's try live first and see if it works. If I will try underscore live, you see this is a 404 error. This page could not be found. So let's try underscore live. Still same thing, 404 error. This page could not be found. So you see, anything inside the private folder cannot be accessed in the URL. We can only use those things. We can import them in other pages. Maybe like we create a, let's say, dates.js now in this private folder, and we want to be using it in other in different pages. We want to reuse them in different pages. We want to share them in different pages, so we can just import them in those pages and use what they return. But we cannot use those as part of the URL, because those files inside that folder are all private. They are all hidden from the URL. So that's the use of this private folder. So anytime you just want your apparatus to be clean, you don't want everything inside there to be accessed in the URL, you use something like this private folder, and they're not going to be accessed in the URL. And you also want to maybe share things among different routes, different pages. You want to share things that like are common, or you can even use something like in components as a private folder. Yes, so maybe you have components that can be used in different pages. You can just put those components inside this private folder, and you can reuse them in different components. So those are the usefulness of a private folder and how to use a private folder. So guys, I hope you've learned something from this, and this shouldn't be that long, unlike other sessions. So I hope you've learned something from this. If you have any question, you can drop it on the comment section, and I will attend to them. And please do well to subscribe to my channel and follow my pages. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next session.